Well, of course, there's been all sorts of speculation as to what is next for Boris Johnson. Even talk, as reported yesterday, a potential by-election. This story of a considerable number of Conservatives, grassroots voters and members, supporters of the Tory party, being furious at the way that Boris Johnson has been ousted. That story is not going away. In fact, for the Brexiteer bulletin that I write, and do go and check out the link in the top pinned comment, I revealed today that the petition to get Boris on the leadership ballot, 8,000 Tory members, I'm told, have now backed that in just over 4 days. And I know from the poll that I did here on my channel of who you preferred out of Boris, Liz Truss or Rishi Sunak, you know, by a big majority, you're still backing Boris over either of the two leadership candidates. And this story, as I said, continues. We now have the report, the Telegraph there. Boris Johnson believes he'll be back as Prime Minister next year, reportedly. And that is after a tweet from the Conservative pundit Tim Montgomery, who claimed that Boris is telling aides he'll be PM again within a year. Now, of course, you do have the situation of Liz Truss and Rishi Sunak coming in as the new Tory leader. It looks like they're going to be coming in and leading a party that has, double digits behind Labour in terms of the polling. The Tories were rarely behind by double digits to Labour when Boris Johnson was leader before all of the Conservative infighting. In terms of this campaign to get Boris on the leadership ballot, you've now got the likes of Michael Fabricant, Conservative MP, speaking to the Telegraph, saying MPs have clearly misread the mood of the party membership on this and so many other matters. Said, if I thought Boris were keen, despite the treachery of his ministers, to carry on, I would support Peter Cruddas', and that's Lord Cruddas' campaign in the blink of an eye. One cabinet minister loyal to Boris Johnson, also supportive, quoted as saying there is complete and utter despair and disbelief at what has happened. It is no wonder that the grassroots members feel their voices have been cancelled out by a minority in the parliamentary party. Leadership election going on, and of course this somewhat overshadows that to some extent in terms of Liz Truss versus Rishi Sunak. I want to ask you the question, if in a year's time, after that leadership election, with a new Conservative Prime Minister, who perhaps flops, is struggling, Labour, let's say 15 to 20 points ahead in all of the opinion polls, could you see a spectacular Boris comeback as Conservative leader and Prime Minister? Some Conservatives, for sure, definitely want to see Boris as Prime Minister still. Let me know what you make of all of this in the comments below, guys. As I said, do check out the Brexiteer bulletin. I'll put a link down below in the comments. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.